Oh, we got season 27, episode 5, The Bachelor. Let's get it. From the Bahamas to London. What a life. The girls and Zach make their way over to the Eastern Hemisphere in their continued search for love. Let's get right into it. Right off the hop, we hear a door knock. It's an envelope. Katie picks it up, and it reveals that Gabby gets the one-on-one date, the first one-on-one date this week. Now, that being said, Greer is all types of upset as her favorite thing, apparently, in the world is tea. And she feels it would be quite fitting, or there'd be nothing more fitting than for her and Zach to have a one-on-one date, including high tea in London town. She starts to spiral. Not a lot, just a little bit, but there's definitely some spiraling going on. Gabby's greeted by a chauffeur as Zach pulls up in a Rolls Royce, quite the spiffy little vehicle, and they go on their date. First stop, a perfumery. That's right, I didn't even know a perfumery existed, but apparently it's the same perfumery that the royal family visits frequently, or where they get their perfume from anyways. Perfumes, colognes, their fragrances, we'll say. They enjoy that. They create a dual sense. And I'm not talking about the controller. I guess I should probably say dual scent. That would make a little bit more sense. So as they continue, Gabby pulls back up to the hotel with a boatload of gifts. And let me tell you, the looks on these girls' faces. Oh my goodness, if looks could kill. The jealousy, the envy, you could see it all. You could probably feel it in the room. Now, of course, Gabby is just letting the girls know, how everything went. Most of the girls, while feeling jealous, were happy for her because, they would probably expect Gabby to be happy for them, except Greer. She is officially in spiraling mode, says this was her perfect date, tailored for her. And she ends up getting up and leaving the rest of the group while Gabby is showing off all the gifts, the Louis Vuittons, the perfumes, the dresses, the jewelry. Charity gets up, goes to check on her as Greer is chilling in the hallway. She explains, I feel like this date was tailored to me. These are all of my favorite things. And as that's going on, Gabby comes strolling through the hallway, just trying to get to her room to bring her stuff back. Turns out that Greer and Charity are sitting directly in front of Gabby's room. So regardless of whether Greer wanted to see her or not, it was flaunted all over her face. She didn't have no chance to get away from Gabby and all the beautiful gifts given to her by Mr. Shawcross. It was actually quite the hilarious scene, if you ask me. So afterwards, she's picked up again, goes on a dinner date with Zach. Everything seems to be going well. Meanwhile, back at the hotel, the card for the group date is revealed. Turns out the winner, or the lucky receiver of the second one-on-one date, is Charity. At this moment, Mercedes starts spiraling. And I hope you guys know when I say spiraling, I mean like she starts to think about all the time she's not spending with Zach, and then the tears flow, emotions start ramping up. They start dwelling on all the negative things, thinking about, oh my gosh, what if this is going on? What if that's going on? That's spiraling. You see a bit of it in the show. Back to the date. Zach offers up the one-on-one date rose to Gabby. Of course, she accepts. During that date, actually, we got a little live UB40 cover, and it was great. I was jamming. The next day rolls around. They get a letter, and they're all wondering, what the hell is going on? Well, it turns out Zach is feeling a little bit under the weather, so he's not going to be able to make the group date. Have no fear. Ladies, you can still go out, enjoy yourselves, go see London. I don't think any of them had been before, so it's a beautiful little experience, that kind of thing. Now, of course, they were cheesed, but most notably, Kylie was cheesed. She was upset that she wasn't going to get a chance to see Zach. You could almost say she was spiraling. So they're rolling around on this double-decker bus like a bunch of tourists, having things explained to them, all that good stuff. And all of a sudden it starts raining. So they're on the top deck of this double-decker bus, no roof, and the rain starts pouring down. It couldn't have been any worse of a situation. So they end up stopping at a pub. And quite frankly, the girls just feeling like they need to get loose. They're upset. They're hoping they're going to see Zach later, but they still don't know. So Greer and Mercedes take it upon each other to have a beer drink off. And I'd say Greer won. They also came across a royal guardsman, harassed him a little bit, as most people do, twerking in front of him, asking him questions as if he can answer. Yeah, of course they know he can't answer. Why are they asking questions? Anyways, the girls get all dressed up real nice, real nice, only to be told that Mr. Shawcross cannot make the cocktail party. In fact, all of these ladies were really upset, tears flowing. Some of them just can't believe what's going on. They feel slighted almost. And it's, come on, the guy is not feeling well. What can you say? What are you gonna do? But Greer especially continued the downward spiral, and she is pissed, saying things like she ain't got no more grace to give. And it's like, girl, the man is ill. Can you cut the man some slack? You acting like he stood you up for a date or something. Nah, man, the guy's sick. Is that how you're gonna react when your future husband is ill and you know you gotta change plans? Oh, I ain't got no more grace to give you, motherfucker. No, you're not. You're gonna be sitting there taking care of him, doing whatever you can to make sure he gets better. So the next morning rolls around. Jesse Palmer comes in looking all jacked, and he says, girls, Zach tested positive for the Rona. And they're like, all the gas and everything like that. They discuss it a little bit, blah, blah, blah. So needless to say, they ain't gonna see nobody. They ain't gonna see Zach. And on top of that, now Charity, her one-on-one date is now in jeopardy. So Zach is in his hotel room, isolating. All these girls are just upset, wondering what's going on. And big brain move from Katie. She rolls up to Zach's room. Hello? Hi, Zach. It's Katie. I just brought you a gift basket. You know, we were out and about, and I thought I'd pick up some things that I think you might like. Yo, big brain, 1000 IQ move. I don't know how much time elapsed, but she sat outside his door chatting with him like she got some time at the cocktail party that didn't happen. And she had a conversation. Now, I don't know if any other girls did this as well, but from what they showed, it was just her hanging out with Zach. I can't believe none of these other girls had that same idea. Like I said, big brain, 1000 IQ move. Reminiscent of some Soulja Boy kiss me through the phone type stuff. They out there hugging on the door. Oh, I can feel the door move. That was wonderful. And funny shit like that. But hey, you know, the things people do for love. So later on, or I guess it might have been the next day, Jesse, So Jack Palmer comes around and lets the ladies know there's going to be a first, a virtual cocktail party. That's right. Each girl is going to get a lot amount of time to talk to him via video call, FaceTime, whatever the heck they were using. And on top of that, there's going to be a virtual rose ceremony. Now, you'd think this would be a great opportunity for girls to, you know, think of something to talk to or talk about, you know, get some talking points in, that kind of thing. Really try to open up. Obviously weird through the phone, but still got to see Zach. Zach still got to see them. It was kind of a win-win. Greer, you know, I don't know what she was thinking, but she compared her getting COVID in Q4 of her sales job to Zach getting COVID when he's trying to find the love of her life. And oh my, at this point, I'd be surprised if she was still around. So, you know, she realizes what she said. And that's right. You guessed it. Spiraling. Let's get to the rose ceremony. The virtual rose ceremony. Again, a first for The Bachelor. Katie gets a rose. Charity gets a rose. Allie gets a rose. Kat gets a rose. Brooklyn gets a rose. Jess gets a rose. Ariel gets a rose. And that leaves one left. One rose left with Greer, Kylie, and Mercedes, the three spiralers of the episode. Greer walks away with the rose on this one, leaving Mercedes and Kylie the odd women out. That's right. Say bye-bye to the pig farmer. And actually, I was kind of surprised. I would choose Kylie over Greer. But that's just me. I'm not Zach. I don't know the relationships that he has with this woman. This is based purely off of looks. Because that's all I have to go off of, all right? Don't judge me. Anyways, slightly different episode of The Bachelor, you know, drama-filled, but for different reasons. And yes, I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Just like I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got a comment, leave it down below. Don't forget to hit the like button. What's all those other things? Hit subscribe, that kind of thing. Notification bell, because I do this every week, plus a couple other shows in between, because we got to talk about what's going on in the world today. It's a crazy one out there. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you for watching. This has been your 5-Minute Fix.